about the Keynote settings window, there are some options that we need to talk about them. Firstly, we got the file location. Firstly, we specified a path in which we have specified the Keynote file that we can click on browse to choose another file or another text documentation here, then we can get access to them like this way. And when click on reload to reload the table if we have made some changes upon the file, and we can click on view to check the applied changes to modify them or to just take a look on them. And also in file path, as you can see for local files, if we use the default one, then it will be set to at library locations. Otherwise, we can set it to relative and absolute options. And the next point is that if we specify the file location with a specific server, then we cannot specify the file path or file location, since the Keynote table is read from a server. And in this part, with relative and absolute, when we set the file path to absolute, in fact, it considers the specified file on the folder or the server that is predefined for the company. And in general, it is shown by a slash. Let me show you some examples here. For instance, if I make a copy out of this file and then I wanna paste it here in this server. So I have chosen a new file location for it. So I specify this one, then I reload it like this way. First this. Right now I have chosen this specific network and also setting it to absolute. And here we got double backslashes before the file path. That if I set it to relative, again I browse, then I delete the previous one. Afterward, we get back to the file path in which we have saved the Keynote. Then I select this one, like this way. In relative file path is usually used that we are selecting the file, the Keynote file, that it is saved inside a folder in which the local and the central file is saved in. So the file locations or the file path for the Keynote and also the local file are the same. And the next part, we got the numbering method. We can set it to by sheet or by Keynote. If we set it to by Keynote, then they will be numbered in order of the Keynote, or if we set it by sheet, they will be numbered in order of the sheets. We click on OK afterwards from the view, and then Keynote Legend. We talked about the Keynote Legends and the Legends as well. Here, if we click on this, we can create a legend out of the used keynotes in the scene. Watch this. Afterwards, I want to select these keynotes based on the new structure that have modified right this way. I'm just specifying hypothetical values in order to complete the list like this way. Afterwards, we get back to this page. Then I create a sheet like this. Afterwards, I add level 1 inside the Keynote, in which we got the Keynote actually here, and also I place the Keynote legend here as well, like this way. And then in annotate Keynote settings, I set the numbering method by sheet. Watch this. Then this will be the order of numbering 1, 2, 4, as you can see. But if I select the Keynote settings, then I set it to by Keynote. Watch this. They are shown based on the used keynotes in the project. Watch this. I mean the order is not, they are not sorted by the sheet. While when we set it to by sheet, they will be sorted up based on the regular sequence. And if we open the filters here, if I click on filter by sheet to check it, then only the keynotes that they are being used in this plan view will be shown. And however, we got these keynotes on this level. And for now, I don't want to filter down since we'll talk about them in scheduling.